Well, hello. My name is Dave Myers. I'm with the University of Maryland Extension. And welcome to this orientation of the Pesticide Applicator Pre-Exam Self-Study. It's an online instruction brought to you by the Pesticide Education and Safety Program. I have a series of slides here to help us to prepare us to better utilize the online course. This course is actually through the ELMS Blackboard Student Interactive System. And before we get into that portion of the course, let's start thinking about make sure we have our textbooks in hand. And if you haven't already got the applicator core manual, well, then make sure you get a copy of it. Here's a nice copy of it that I have here in my hand. And again, it's a valuable resource, so make sure you get your copy. Actually, it will be available by chapter PDF in the ELMS interactive system. And so if you don't have it right now, that doesn't mean you can't get started right away. But I think you're going to want that text to add to your library. It's also available online, so I have a couple of online websites that I hope to share with you as we journey through this little orientation. But both the National Core Manual, which the only difference between the National Core Manual and the Maryland Core Manual is Chapter 13 is an inclusion in the Maryland, and that includes the Maryland law. And the rest of it is very similar. In fact, it's the same, and it's online. And all you have to really do is put Core Manual, National Core Applicator Core Manual, in a Google search, but there's a website there at NASDA.org. And you can also get the worker safety handbook there for training workers. Also over here on the, let me pull up my markers here, and over here on the top corner, the right corner, you'll see I have the Maryland Department of Agriculture website, a very important website there, and also the Maryland Pesticide Education Assessment Program website. So we're going to visit a couple of these websites just to also let you know that there's plenty of other resources out there that you're going to want to add to your library as you work towards becoming a certified pesticide applicator for the state of Maryland. Well, what pesticide applicator are you seeking to be or become? The private applicator or commercial applicator? In fact, the core manual material is exactly the same manual as that you're going to be tested for either. So whether you're going to become a private applicator in Maryland or a commercial pesticide applicator in Maryland, the core manual material is something you will be tested on, core manual exam. And for the private applicator, that's the only exam that they have to worry with. And of course, to be a private applicator means that you're going to use pesticides on owned or leased production land that's under your control or lease. A commercial applicator would be one that does it for hire. So it's very important that we recognize the difference. And of course, if you're in a commercial business and become a commercial certified applicator, you're also going to be required to be licensed and to be insured in order to operate that business. And private applicators,